souls and non-binary souls. Welcome to Minecraft Oneblock. Well, it's one block, I hear you ask. Simple. See this one block? Break it. And it becomes another block. And then you can do it again and again until your heart's content. So me and my friends Grayscaped and Austin are going to spend 100 days in this world. I'm sure it's going to be great. Like the people who are already subscribed. And if you want to be great, you can consider subscribing now. Also, if you like the video, you could like it, whatever. I won't complain. And YouTube comment shout out of the day goes to KT, who apparently really likes my videos. Thanks, KT. Hope you keep enjoying the content. Anyway, let's one block. On day one, with 3 people and 1 block, well, this already sucks. Well, the lads got to work on the block. I mean, what else was there to do? The only problem was the fact is that there's only one thing to do. The 3 of us couldn't all be doing it at the same time. So at the start, I just sat back and let the nerds break the block whilst I, well, enjoyed the sun. Got me some melon seeds and started setting up a couple of basic farms. And whilst I was doing that, a couple of animals spawned. We do need to trap them. If not, they'll just fall off the edge eventually. And so you see this wood, you know, all these logs right here, as in all 8 that we currently have in this world. Sure, the guys won't mind if I turn them all into fence posts. And we got them trapped in quite quickly. And then the sunset came, which pretty much summed up the first day. At the night, mobs were spawning, like the bad kind. And so I was gifted a sword to protect myself. Not like that many mobs spawned anyway, but it's still safe, sorry. And then I did some smart thinking. We had so limited dirt, and so with the gravel that we've got over the day, I turned it into coarse dirt, being able to expand our platform even more. How nifty. Also, not like a bragging, but it did totally just save Austin from near confirmed absolute death. Not to say I'm a hero or anything. And well, that ends day 1 in 1 block. Day 2, I wanted beds as soon as possible, and so Gray made me some shears. And after shearing some sheeparoonies, I made us some beds. And then I got the Stone Age advancement. I mean, I really have not done that much so far. There was more expanding on day 3. The coarse dirt trick was really coming in clutch. But you know what wasn't coming in clutch? These stupid, smelly fox things killing all the chickens! I wanted to kill them for the record. They wanted to keep them. It was 2 versus 1. I wasn't a fan of that. And then I finally decided that maybe I should mine the block a little bit. Whilst I was as well, I got trapped by the nerds, as they were trying to trap a polar bear. We could see where our priorities are in this 1 block world. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, back up.
Oh my god, they do so much damage.
Oh, I'm on 3 hearts.
Oh, great, back up.
Yeah, I'm on like...
Okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Jeez.
1,000,000% honesty right there. I didn't do a thing. For all the help I did during the monster party, I was rewarded with a shield. I 100% deserve it. On day 4, to avoid the monster party ambush, we made a little tweak to the fences. You see, the fence area we had around the 1 block was instantly breaking when a monster party would spawn. So what we had to do was extend the fences, but unfortunately there were fences in the way because of the animal pen. So I went messing around making the animal pen smaller and the 1 block pen bigger. Anyway, we're back to the block where, in my little hole, a fox joined me. Nobody will know. And then after mining the block some more, a wolf spawned. And luckily I had this 5 bones, so yeah, everybody knows what that means. Nobody will know. And then honestly, I spent the rest of the day just mining the 1 block. And then on day 5, you see this tree? The tree that's only half spawned in? You guys see that too? Cool, cool. And then the block upgraded to the ocean. Cool. I decided to put a little bit of a ring around the main island just for safety, of course. Whilst I was putting down all the slab, we lost a fox. I mean, nothing could be done during this time. RIP, my friend. And then I started working on the rim to a 2nd platform. The next thing we wanted to make was a mob grinder, because mob loot seemed really useful to have, especially early in this world. Didn't get it completed on this day, but hey, at least we started it. I was too busy dealing with the bloody guardians, to be fair. Day 6, it was time for me to make the platform. As soon as I don't get mining fatigue from the stupid elder guardian, the son of a... Oh god, he hits hard. He hits really hard. And then he just decided to jump. Anyway, after using all of my slabs, I came back to find a dolphin trapped in a well. Feel like I'm doing everything on this island personally. I'm really carrying the team. I mean, look at the blocks that I've mined. This is ridiculous. Then the monster party began. Luckily, we have made a protection wall. It did about as well as you'd expect. Took us a little bit of running, a couple of minutes, hitting once and then running away. Yeah, really good work here. But after a while, we was able to kill the elder boy, and now we can go to sleep. Good day. On day 7, the platform is, well, almost done. Just go get a bit more wood, and here we go. Oh, come on. Another elder guardian. Anyway, so Austin got a chest, and we danced the best dance ever. What'd you get? Oh! And then just a Vex came out of the blue, and honestly, this was just a mess of a day, not gonna lie. I started day 8 by making myself a diamond sword. I just wanted to brag that I had one, though the other guys didn't even notice that I had one. And then I wanted to show off my Minecraft knowledge by getting some flowers. I was trying to feed you the mushrooms to get some suspicious stew. Fun fact, that's something you could do with brown mushrooms, but sadly, we only have the red ones. I wonder what the chances are of us getting a brown mushroom. Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well, that was me wasting my time. Anyway, let's celebrate with a party. Monster party, you say? Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed instead. On day 9, I realized that this platform was massive, and so instead of making this the mob grinder platform, why don't we make this a house platform and let one of the other guys build on it? And so I'm going to make a new mob grinder platform. Then 2 more important things happened. Firstly, I made an iron pick and began mining the block, and I got cocoa beans. And I've always heard a rumor. People have always told me that if you feed a parrot a cookie, the parrot will instantly die. I just straight up didn't believe that, but I wanted to try it.
I'm sorry if this ends badly. Oh god, I didn't think that would instantly kill. I thought people were trolling me. I didn't think that would instantly kill. I'll be over here.
The guys made me a hole, I sat in the hole, and now I'm no longer allowed to leave the hole. Still in the hole on day 10, there wasn't allowed out. I tried to leave, and they wouldn't let me. I just left anyway, to be fair. And then we got Eric. And shortly afterwards, I got my own parrot. Yeah, I don't really know what I expected to happen. Well, it's time to make a farm. Well, now that we got Eric, I made him a Fletcher, got me some emeralds, and then he was back to the mob spawner. I did have to stop and watch Gray nearly die. That was fun. And apart from more grinder building and more mob murder watching, that pretty much summed up day 11. I ran out of slabs on day 12, so this thing wasn't going to be completed anytime soon. But I lied, I had more wood. But wait!
Oh my god.
Yeah, but look at Gray.
After that, it was back placing more slabberoonies. And then the dolphin incident. Alright, here we go. So you remember that hole that I was put in? And the well that was next to the hole? Well, I broke out of the hole but didn't close it, and so the dolphin was able to escape. And all I'm saying is that from my footage, it looks like Gray pushes off the dolphin. This is not my fault, but they blamed me anyway and put me back in the bloody hole. Like, seriously, why are they punching me? Stop punching me! On day 13, I finished the base of the mob grinder, and the block upgraded to the Nether block. We was getting obsidian, so do I hear Nether? Well, we will go to the Nether as soon as, you know, we get enough obsidians. I was too busy dealing with the blazes anyway, and getting beds. Not really sure what happened else this day. That pretty much summed it up. So I came up with the idea to set up a hopper system for the block on day 14. I mean, I didn't do it. That was, the peasants can do that instead, but it was my idea. I was too busy being a pro gamer, knocking this ghast away from the island and narrowly missing the spawner. Just don't want to destroy this island or anything. And then, after finally getting a lava bucket, I made a cobblestone generator. About time too.
Alright lads, I'm pretty sure I have a cobblestone generator set up. If you want to use it, I'll get 10 diamonds per cobblestone.
10 diamonds per cobblestone? You can keep your farting cobblestone.
It was such an aggressive farting. Oh my goodness.
And then another monster party came. No real biggie whatsoever. My grinder! No! On day 15, well, firstly, a blaze caused chaos with just so much fire. My god, so much fire. And then I broke 3 blocks and thought, nah, I'm not a fan of that. And so I did something else. Pretty much just cut down some trees. Very productive on this one block. Day 16, we got enough obsidian to enter the Nether. There is really nothing close by from what we could see, other than, well, lava. And so I went back and forth grabbing a couple of lava buckets because I wanted to make a lava pool for the Strider boy. Oh yeah, we have a Strider. Was it worth us getting so many lava buckets to make him a lava pool? I mean, up to you to decide that one. And then I messed with Gray a little bit, which is always fun. And then the block upgraded. On day 17, now that we had a second villager, I wanted an armor smith. And so I made a smithing table, which gave us a weaponsmith because I'm a genius. Turns out you need a blast furnace to make a armor smith, but sadly, we had no iron. Until Austin informed me, you know there's a couple in the furnace, right? blacksmith, and now we have an armorsmith. What did I get from this man? You know, a couple of boots, helmets, decent amount of shields. Not really that much in my opinion, but I mean, we do have to get more villagers, and so I went to go and get some bread. We had no carrots or potatoes at this point, so this was the only way we was going to be able to breed the villagers. Another monster party started on day 18, and well, terrible creatures could have attacked us this time, I hear you ask. It was bees. Alright, cool. And then apart from slaughtering them and clearing up a creeper, and of course casually just falling off the edge, I mean, it was a pretty basic day, all things considered, I did need to get more bone meal, and so I decided to head back to the Nether. Our Nether spawn actually had a couple of bone blocks in that, I think it's called a Soul Selling Valley. I'm probably need to Google that one. And so I thought that would be the easiest way to get bone blocks. Also, remember Anna, my fiance from all the videos ago when we did Expanding World? She just joined us. Not really sure why. I guess she didn't have anything better to do. Not like complaining or anything, but you know. And then after gathering more bone blocks, I started getting attacked by a couple of ghasts. For protection, I decided to dig into the wall where, ancient debris right there. Huh, wonder what the chances of that are. On day 19, I headed back just so I could get Austin's Netherite pickaxe. Don't ask me when he turned into Netherite. Apparently he got some from the one block. And then I returned back to the Nether to get the ancient debris as soon as I can find it. Oh, there it is. And here she is, the queen herself. I am 100% saying this on my own accord, and she does not have a gun to my head. And then we got back to the wheat grinding. On day 20 and 62 bread later, I gave them to the villagers, and they still aren't reading. Don't worry though, Austin has 2 more hay bales, which make no difference. Oh no, wait, there they go. And I watched the entire thing. That was weird. And then it was back to the trades. Or at least that was the plan before I remembered. Oh yeah, the mob grinder. Should probably finish that.
We do. They're just kind of lurking in the mob pens somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna separate.
Really?
What did I just walk over to witness? Anna?
So that mob grinder, well, on 21, I went back to it. And, well, it may have taken all day, but I completed it. That pretty much sums up day 21. Day 22, 23, and 24 was a couple of things together. Now, firstly, I had to deal with that falling thing, you know, where all the mobs fall down and, like, drop in. You know, I gotta get that set up. But I do need cobble to do that, so I guess I'll get grinding away. And after 3 stacks, I was able to finally complete the chute. It did take long enough, and now I can, you know, well, stabby. And it was back in more trading, so now everybody can get some booty, and everybody does love the booty. 25, I got me some carotas. About bloody time. It's time for us to get some taters, eventually. Oh, look, there's a chicken there. Oh, god damn it. Well, that was a waste of a day. On day 26, after Austin gave me a totem for whatever reason, I went back to the mob grinder. Surely today's the day where I get those taters. God damn it. Well, I've had enough grinding by day 27. Let's grind some emeralds instead. Well, I guess it's better that I make myself full diamond. It's tough out there, and I'm obviously the one dealing with the most danger all the time. All these cats that are sat around. Ooh, you never know what they could be up to. In fact, just to be 100% safe, I'm actually going to turn my sword into a Netherite sword. Don't tell me it's a waste because it's an unenchanted diamond sword. I won't be having any of it. I need this Netherite sword to protect myself. And as much as I've loved spending the first 25 days eating mushroom stew, I decided that instead I'm going to get some premium meat instead. And then the block upgraded to phase 10, which for those who know is the last phase. Bees! On 28. Anyway, I enchanted my Netherite sword, only got sharpness 1, and then headed into the Nether. We spent a couple of days in here. Our adventures included finding ourselves a fortress, getting a lot of blades rods, randomly getting a wither skull from just killing a random wither skeleton. That was fun. And I also got to watch a pigman versus skeleton fight. I'll let you guess who won. And by the time we returned home, it was day 31. Well, night 31 really. On day 32, Austin went back to the mob grinder himself and instantly got himself a potato. I am livid. Do you know how many times I spent there trying to get a goddamn potato? I'm just gonna grind the block in anger. Pretty much summed up all my day, honestly. One thing that was fun was when you mine the block, occasionally mobs will spawn, as you've seen. And in this case, endermites were spawning. And well, there's something really funny about endermite spawning, being pushed by the water to the lava thing and then burning up. I don't have to do anything. I just have to mine the block and I watch them burn. Maybe I am a bit of a sadist. Gonna be honest, on day 33, first half of it, I was honestly AFK. But when I came back, your boy mined. He mined all day and partied all night. 1,000 blocks mine. Really letting down the team there, Anna. 6 blocks, really? On day 34, I got to check out what Anna was doing. She was actually building her own little house, which I thought looked really good. I am going to steal a sign, though. Actually, I've got an idea. Let me change the sign. What do you guys think of my cabin? I think it looks really good. And whilst noticing the creeper face on Gray's build that was totally 100% intentional, well, the end is near. The 10th phase was completed, and now the end portal has spawned. spawned, and after seeing the upgrade one last time, we now had an infinite block. After grinding on day 35, we got ourselves a tater. Austin had the all-important job of bone mealing said tater, and since his job was going to be doing that, I decided I'm going to set up a level 30 enchanter. I decided the best way to go about it was to get the village to trade, but unfortunately we had no villagers spare. Well, I guess we'll have to breed them and then play the waiting game a little bit. I would sleep the night away, but you know, that requires sleepers. Any sleepers in the comments? Sorry, that was really dumb. On day 36, I went to go check out my cabin again. Anna updated the sign, which I thought was kind of rude. Don't worry though, I fixed it. Honestly, I think at this point I was just being annoying to the guys whilst I was waiting for the villagers to grow. That included punching Anna off the end of the world. Don't worry, she caught the water. I was wetting Gray and hiding his cats with the pandas. That's not as dirty as you think it was. And then I blocked off Austin. And then afterwards I blocked off Gray. Don't worry though, we settled out any grievances that they had with me. We settled like men. I was done being a child on day 37. It was time for me to actually get to work. I killed myself some cows that we had spare and ended up getting 11 bookshelves. We only need 4 more to go. And now that the villager had grown up, I was able to trade myself a couple of bookshelves and we had ourselves a level 30 enchanter. It only took me 2 attempts as well to get looting on it, which I want to do to get a wither skull. So that smite enchantment usually is not that great, but in this case it's fantastic. The bow enchantments where I wanted infinity were a bit more, well. Alright, into the Nether on day 38. I just needed 1 skull to get a full wither, and by the end of the day, I got that skull. That was nice and quick. And here we are on day 39, where... Why am I still killing wither skeleton? Haven, you don't need to... Haven, we already have 2 skulls. Haven, what are you doing? Haven, go home. We've already got 2... Haven! Turns out that I didn't know at the time that we already had 2 wither skulls. So, I'm trying to get a 4th wither skull when we don't need it. It was by day 41 that I got the 2nd wither skull, which in total for us would be the 4th wither skull. And by the night of 42, I was able to return home.
Oh my god. That looks awesome.
Dude, I'm so happy with how it turned out.
Question though.
What's
what
up?
empire are you about to overtake? Because you are the bad
It looks
guy.
pretty evil, I'm not gonna lie.
Whilst checking Anna's place again on day 43, I heard spiders, and I was like, that's a lot of spiders. I better check inside the mob grind to see what's going on there, and oh my god, what is that? I hear the noise when I put the lava bucket on there. That was a screech of pain. You'll have to forgive me on day 44 and 45. Something important came up, so I did have to go AFK. But when I returned on day 46, I wanted to go and kill the dragon. But the build and abs, you know, Gray and Anna had literally no gear, and so they said they would only help us do it if I was able to get them gear. And so I began trading. 47, 48, and 49, I was able to get them all enough armor to actually protect themselves. I also got a sword and a bow for Anna fully enchanted, and yeah, we're all good to go. Also, totally, didn't nearly kill Gray with the water. That was, this didn't happen. This is fake news. This is not, you're seeing things. It's not, did actually happen. On day 50, we all went and took on the dragon. I'm gonna be honest with you, this was a cakewalk. That's something that people say, cakewalk. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This was really easy. Apart from a couple of Endermen affecting me and Anna, this was easy. This was a cakewalk. I mean, just walking on cake the entire time. There was a little bit of weirdness, as you can see. The dragon is in the floor, and all the exploding parts go. I don't really know what happened, to be honest with you, but you know, it was a cakewalk. By the time we got back, it was day 51, and I decided that the best thing for me to do is get mending. I want to go Netherite hunting soon, and I always go with a mending pickaxe. And so I began villager manipulation. It legitimately did not take any time at all. I must have put the lectin time about 10 times at most. It's really easy. And it was also the same day where I was able to trade 3 mending books to give to myself, Austin, and Gray. I didn't give one to Anna because she was about to leave really soon, and so there's no point in giving her sort of special enchants or anything. On day 52, we went into the Nether and began grinding Netherite. We needed a grand total of 17 pieces of Netherite, 6 for Austin, 6 for Gray, and 5 for me because my Netherite sword is already, well, Netherite. And so we had to get about 48 scraps of ancient brie. It really wasn't that bad, actually. It only took us until day 58 for us to get the full Netherite pieces and headed home. And by the time I got home on the night of 58, well, Gray made a nice little fish tank, which I thought was really, really cute. And then on day 59, well, we just spent the day cooking up all the Netherite, turning it into Netherite pieces. Me, Austin, and Gray, as soon as he gets a helmet, to get full Netherite each, and we celebrated our full Netherite venture with some big step. Woo! Woo! And then I checked out Anna's house one more time. She's basically done with it, so this may be the near end of Anna in this series. I was murdering more mobs from a mob party where I got myself a trident. Isn't that neat? Got myself a mending book and then a level 30 trident. And of course, added mending afterwards. I did get Riptide, which I didn't realize meant that I can't throw it. And so I offered Gray a trade to swap his unenchanted trident with my fully enchanted trident. I want loyalty. I want to be able to throw it. That'd be really cool. Doing so, though, requires me to get 30 more levels, and so I'm going to have to get back on the grind. I did actually get 30 more levels by the end of the day, but I got farting on breaking free only. Useless. And then on 61, here we go again. God damn it. 4th time's the charm. And there we go. We got loyalty free. Let me just test it.
Wait. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that.
Oh, you're an idiot. It's gone.
Is it actually?
If it goes into the void, it never comes back.
Dan.
You're an absolute idiot. You're so stupid. This idiot just like runs over to the edge and just like, oh, I wonder what happens, and just chucks it into the abyss.
Well, with that waste of time, on day 62, we moved on to do something more productive. I wanted to get us some Elytras, and so into the end we go. It's gonna be a long venture, but I'm sure it won't take that long. Here we are on day 65, where I found myself an end city. A big one at that, may I add, but sadly, no ship in sight. I still decided to take a sneak peek in there, because you never know what kind of cool loot you can get in there. Unfortunately, this time it was just a bit meh. All the enchantments on the diamond stuff there was worse than anything I had at that time, and so I was just decided to, well, move on. Also, you know that advancement where you gotta fly 50 blocks in the air? Well, I got it, but in a really weird way, where basically I was shot by a shulker and then threw an ender pearl to the floor and it gave me. I don't know if this is a known thing, but I just thought I'd show that because that was kind of cool. 4 more days of venturing and I found myself a second end city, this time with a ship, which means your boy's gonna get himself an Elytra. Biggest problem I had was no food though. I had to survive on chorus fruit, which let me tell you, never fun to survive on chorus fruit. Anyway, let's head home. I got back to the portal thingy, I don't know the name of it, on day 73, firstly by failing an ender pearl. Don't want to talk about that one, but by the time I got back, my reward for making it back safely was, well, firework. Gave me quite a few, and so I decided to test out my new Elytra, having a nice little fly around, looking at the island we've got. Isn't that neat? Also, when you hold the dragon head, it looks a bit like a sock puppet, and I just thought that was really funny. Adds nothing to the video, just thought I'd mention it. On day 74, with all my armor kind of breaking, I decided that it was a good time for me to get mending on all of my gear. And since I'm going to improve the gear by putting mending on it, then I may as well just add a bunch of different enchants. Just basically max out my gear to the best that I possibly could. I did some trades and got 3 mending books because I can't count that 4 pieces of armor. And then doing my first level 30 enchant, I actually got protection 4 on my legs. And after a couple of level grinds, I was able to get protection 3 on my boots. And then I did more trading where I got the extra book because I actually remembered that I need 4. The boots were enchanted with the mending, which was really good. I was killing some mobs at the mob grinder to try and get some more levels where I actually got a flame bow, which I thought was pretty cool. And with the chest plate, only thing that needs enchanting, well, it was terrible, but I really can't be bothered to fix it. I put mending on all of my gear and we were good to go. I did return back to the grinder on day 75. The plan was simply just get a bunch of XP to, well, fill up my armor durability. At least that was the plan. And then I got a little bit distracted. You know, our friend Gracekate, as I've mentioned earlier, had all of the armor in the Netherite except the helmet, and just straight up refused to put on a helmet. And I wasn't, you know what, we're pro helmet over here. It's a serious case, and so I decided, you know what, if he's not gonna put a helmet on, I'm gonna put a helmet on for him. So what I did was I went to the villagers and I started manipulating them, where I got Curse of Binding, and then I got a couple of pumpkins. Okay, hear me out, you might know where I'm going with this. And I got the pumpkins, and so, well, I put the Curse of Binding on the pumpkins, and that ended day 75. And well, on day 76, it was time for time for us to do the plan.
Hey, Gray, where are you? I want to try something, if that's okay, but I need you to trust me.
No.
Am I going to die?
No, I promise you won't. I promise it won't kill you, but I do need you to trust me. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, I want you to stand here and face the wall. Just look at the wall.
What are you covering me in?
Alright, cool.
Huh?
Hey, Austin, come here. Okay, you can look again. Hey, Gray, why do you take that pumpkin off?
That's it. You're going to die.
No. That's your fault for not wearing armor.
We told you to wear a helmet, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny to see him try and get the pumpkin off. He was trying to do something with slimes and anvils. I have no idea what he was trying to do over here. I was making potions on day 77. The boys are definitely gonna need some potions for the future fight against the Wither. Firstly, I made some health potions, then I made some regeneration potions, and then I did take a little bit of a break to breed some villagers. We're gonna need a lot of emeralds for trade because we're gonna want to make a full beacon at some point. And so I gave them plenty of carotas and also got some bread. 52 bread should be more than enough to breed them. At least I'm hoping. I finished my potion creation on day 78 with some fully strength 2 potion. And then I started getting some emeralds for the beacon that we don't have yet. But soon, boys, soon. Like I say, we're gonna need a lot of emeralds, so at least we're getting out of the way, or at least we're starting to get out of the way at this point. Day 79, I made a little platform right above the one block to put a beacon on. I did have to get a little bit more wood for the base platform. And whilst I was flying into the barn to actually try and get them, I somehow managed to fly right behind these chests. I thought it was kind of cool. And then as I left the barn, Austin went for a fly? I'm not really sure what was going on. And then Gray came to me and was like, Haven, I know I got this pumpkin on, but I forgive you, and gave me a flower. It was cute. Didn't buy it for a second, but it was cute. On day 80, Gray was running. Austin was trolling. We re-entered the end. Well, me and Austin did, to fight the Wither. And as I spawned the Wither, Austin respawned the Ender Dragon. And then when the Wither was locked on me, Austin was just like, you know what, Haven? You can deal with that. So I had to fight the Wither basically by myself. If it wasn't for these potions and the smithful that I had on my sword, that could have been a real kerfuffle truffle, as the kids would say. Anyway, the dragon fight itself was pretty easy to do. I even let Austin get the final hit to get the free the end advancement. Other than that, yeah, that pretty much summed up day 80. We returned on day 81. First things first, Austin mined 6,969 blocks. Then I made and placed the beacon, and then Gray got his revenge with a slowness and an instant damage potion, whatever. And with that done, it was time for us to get working on the trades. I went through a full axe worth of iron before it was sleepy times, and I realized gonna need to get a better axe. On day 82, I went into the Nether to get 30 more levels. I wanted to get a fully enchanted axe, and so I was mining a bunch of quartz away. I actually got 30 levels on the same day. You know what would have been much quicker though? With this Elytra, it was very easy for me to fly between the biomes in the Nether to get the hot tourist destination. And when you get the hot tourist destination advancement, it actually gives you a couple of levels. So that would have been much quicker than what I was originally going to do. Anyway, one nice OP axe enchant later, efficiency 4, breaking 3, fortune 3. Pretty nice if you ask me. And with this OP axe on day 83, I started cutting down a bunch of trees. The plan was if we cut down trees, we could get them to sticks. Get them to sticks, then we can trade them villagers. Surely in no time, we are going to have a full emerald beacon. So here we are on day 92, where, yeah, we was making the full emerald beacon. After completing it, I was like, why isn't this giving us the full beacon area advance? When I realized that I missed one block, well, luckily Gray came on clutch and got me one extra emerald block, and there you go, the beacon area advancement was got. We made a full emerald beacon. On day 93, with the beacon made, we kind of ran out of things to do. Firstly, Gray tried to throw a potion at me, but missed horribly, and then I flew around again just to have another look around the island, but honestly, we were struggling with stuff to do. On day 94, Austin in fact made a TNT cannon just to play around with, but then on day 94, we actually made a decision on what we're going to do with our rest of the time here. Between 94 to 99, I was just getting wool, going through it, getting it all, and by day 100, we had made the Among Us sauce. I mean, what else was we going to make? What else were we going to do? Austin tried to blow it up with a TNT cannon, but missed horribly, and then Gray blew up the island. That pretty much sums up the 100 days. Thanks for watching.